Hi, we are Tech Heroes, a group of four determined and hardworking students at the Gheorghe Lazar National College in Bucharest.
We heard about this competition through our computer science teacher, and we thought that it fits perfectly with our passions, IT and education.
Let's talk about that perfect world where everybody feels like he or she belongs somewhere and to somebody. Let's think about Anna, a normal, smiley high school teenager.
Why did we pick Anna? Well, every morning, Anna and over 800,000 people in Romania struggle every morning to get to school, to work, to their friends while in wheelchairs.
In Bucharest, for instance, if you would be in her place, you would be literally supposed to fly over curbs or over a long staircase just to get the subway. Every day of your life, most of the time alone.
Did you see that group of people who just ignore her because she's different as we define being different? Over 20% of the subway stations in Bucharest are a trap for her, and over 35% of the bus stations are not suitable either. Wheel Away is our solution. It comes with a sign-in screen and in particular a sign-up one.
The next screen shows three options: find the location, feedback, and call for a driver, which we hope to develop in the near future.
In the map, we chose to highlight the subway stations in Bucharest and try to make the life of a person in a wheelchair a lot easier. The red markers show stations where the elevator is not working, while the blue ones show where everything is working perfectly fine. In a city where the real statistics are hard to find, this app can raise the signal of emergency in our nearby environment.
And as an important feature, you can send alarms about the functionality of the elevators.
Developed using Android Studio, we constantly used GitHub to share our progress, and our Android app developed natively with a Firebase as database.
We started with no knowledge in Java, and it came as a real challenge to tackle all the small errors that seem to appear out of nowhere, or to make sure that each one of us works on the latest version of the app.
And so the fact that we created from scratch in Android Studio was one of the biggest adventure as we dived in unknown fields of coding with some errors that seems to appear out of nowhere. We had conflicts on GitHub, we mixed up some variables, but in the end communication taught us how to start from the breakpoint. Working together, sometimes on the same screen or constantly changing ideas, draw a beautiful shape of our work.
Unfortunately, we live in a very unstable world, but Will Away can walk some baby steps into a movement of consciousness. Will Away allows special people to stay connected and to stay strong no matter where they are in our enormous city.
At the beginning, I had no idea what technovation could mean to me. I've always been passionate about the feminist movement and about technology, but there are only a few opportunities where I can mix these two subjects together. And I've learned so much through this process.
Did it with a big idea?
Certainly.
Was it worth it?
Undoubtedly, to make a great change in society, you must begin with tremendous ideas. So, when my team was officially formed, I didn't have any doubt that we can run a great and complete project. This challenge was filled with many obstacles.
It was the very first time I've coded using Java and GitHub.
It was the first business plan I've ever created, and I've learned so much about market strategies.
And last but not least, we learn how to work together in a field where at school we are not so encouraged to do so, or we just don't have the opportunity to explore. We were inspired by others people's stories, and working with younger fellows was, in my point of view, a fruitful experience because we learned a lot from them.
We envision a world where every single one of us can feel accepted, accomplished, no matter what they faced in the past. It was tough to deal with the short amount of time as dedication we certainly had, but we promised each other that we'll continue the app even after the official competition is over.
Let's not even call it a competition. It's more of a team challenge where you are not either a leader or a member. You are the person who makes the change. We are not selling an idea, we are implementing it.